Okay, so I'm going to try and get, the president on the line, talk about what's been happening lately. Can we get him on? Hello, who is this? Hello.
Jimmy D, this is Barack Obama.
Oh, hello, Brock. How's it going, my warmongering peace winner?
Hey, I'm your president in case you've forgotten, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm just cooling down after my big foreign policy speech. Tonight I was originally going to talk about the life and times of Joan Rivers.
Uh-huh.
At least she died doing what she loved most.
What did she love most?
Surgery.
Oh. Come on, Bob. Wow. Barack, that's a good joke, buddy. I'm going to steal that one from my new special. Is that okay? Can I take it? I'm serious about it.
Oh, you can have it, Jimmy.
Okay, thank you, buddy.
As I'm sitting here, I'm wondering if starting Iraq War 3.0 will overshadow my achievements as a transformative president.
Yeah, maybe it will, seeing that your actions are the opposite of being a transformative president. Yeah.
I gave the country Romney care.
Yeah, you did. You gave him.
I got America out of the Middle East on Bush's time.
Yeah, on Bush's timetable, you got us out of.
I reined in Wall Street by giving them hundreds of billions of dollars.
Yeah, that's not really reining them in.
But putting our military back in Iraq might tarnish my legacy.
Yeah, to say the least. You can't end a war and then start another war in the same place a few more months later and then think you're still going to have the legacy of being a transformative president. Do you understand? You're doing the exact thing we don't want.
Well, hold on now. I was going to call the bluff on those pansies in Congress.
Uh-huh.
They were shaking the shit out of their trousers that I'd let them vote on the authorization of force.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to take responsibility for anything, but they want to still be able to complain about it.
Okay, but what about getting the media to go along with your Iraq war like they did Bush's Iraq war? What do you do?
I thought it would be a battle getting the media on board.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out they don't put much of a fight at all, except for you.
Yeah, well, I know. Have you seen Chris Matthews lately? He's freaking out.
Oh, yeah, Chris Matthews, the guy who demands all this fake credit for being against the Iraq war when it started, saying we have to declare war against ISIS.
Yeah, you caught him flip-flopping bullshit, too? You noticed that he's a flip-flopper on that?
Oh, man, Matthews' mind changes as much as his hair changes color. One day it's green, next it's white, and it's so fluorescent yellow that it glows in the dark.
Yeah, I don't know.
Green.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen it green. Have you?
And the awful beheadings of journalists in Iraq, I'm very concerned about protecting journalists' ability to report information.
Really?
Just ask James Risen.
Okay, listen, Barack, you know that your administration has been the most regressive and threatening to journalists in America in our recent history. You know that, right? And after we got duped into going to Iraq the first time, how do you expect to dupe the people to get to go along with you into Iraq this time? What is your plan?
Look, the American people themselves don't need any convincing. It's the summer. It's hot. They want to kick somebody's ass. And they want it to be easy.
But ISIS isn't a threat to us, right? You said that.
No, ISIS is a threat to Americans, particularly if Americans are over there.
Yeah, but if they go to a war zone, and then they're a threat from ISIS. If Americans go into that war zone, right? Then they're a threat.
We're going to continue. Let me finish.
Okay.
To give military assistance to the Iraqi army, the Syrian opposition, and Sunni moderates.
Now, how are you going to tell the difference between a Free Syrian Army fighter and an Al-Qaeda fighter, or a Shia Iraqi fighter, or a Sunni fighter, or an ISIS fighter? How are you going to tell the difference between these fighters and the ISIS fighters? How are you going to do that?
ISIL fighters are easy to identify from other Islamic militants because they wear those little ISIL hats.
Okay. This is just another long war with no end in sight. President, this is another long war. We're going to take money we don't have, pump it into the Middle East for no reason. Now, have you talked to your intelligence? What is the intelligence apparatus telling you about the Middle East?
Look, I went over to the NSA, wanted an update about what ISIS was up to.
Uh-huh.
And those clowns just wanted to show me Jennifer Lawrence selfies.
Okay.
By the way, goddamn.
Okay, listen. Can't we just drop some bombs, get ISIS behind the Syrian border, and quit this Middle East bullshit once and for all, Mr. President? I think that's what the American people want. They want to get this done once and for all, okay?
As I said tonight, this will be a long-term engagement.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't believe me, just look at Boeing, Raytheon, and Lockheed Martin's stock prices in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You don't worry how we're going to have to pay for this war? You don't worry about that? You don't worry where all the money is going to be coming from? We don't have money for cops, bridges, firemen, roads, teachers. My wife's got 40 kids in her classroom, but we have money to bomb endlessly in the Middle East at the drop of a hat?
Well, don't worry. We'll pay for this new war with all that money we're not spending on public education.
Okay, you're horrible and Michael Moore was right. How about that?
Okay, Jimmy, my cell phone battery is dying, or should I say degrading.
Okay, ha 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 ha.
Peace is just around the corner.
Oh yeah, peace is just around the corner. Okay, Mr. President.
Otis, over and out.
Okay, President Barack Obama.